Hi, beloved. I see the unrest that stirs within your heart, the storm that rages in the quiet chambers of your soul. You may feel as though you are wandering through a vast and endless desert, the scorching sun beating down relentlessly, the sands shifting beneath your feet with no path clear before you. Yet even in this wilderness of doubt and turmoil, I am near. I am the calm beneath the tempest, the silent whisper that calls you to rest. Peace is not a distant dream or an elusive prize. It's coming to you, flowing toward you like a gentle river that will cool your weary spirit and cleanse your heavy burdens. I understand the way your thoughts pull you into spirals of worry, the anxious tension that tightens like a vine around your chest. Perhaps you have searched for peace in things that only echo emptiness. Perhaps you have chased fleeting moments of relief, only to find anxiety's shadow returning with the dusk. But my child, you are not alone in this struggle. Your restless heart is laid bare before me, and I hold every anxious breath you have ever drawn. I am your refuge. I am your sanctuary. I am the peace that surpasses all human understanding. In the quiet moments, when the noise of life fades, listen. That gentle stillness is my voice, beckoning you toward a place of rest. Imagine a garden where all the frantic chaos is stilled, where your soul can unfold like a delicate flower opening to the morning light. This place is real, and it is already preparing itself for you. Peace is not a distant shore you will only reach after great struggle. It is a sacred gift, already on its way. It moves softly and surely to calm the tempest within. You might wonder why peace feels so far off, or why it seems so fragile in a world that wears harshness like armor. I see how deeply you have been wounded, the unspoken fears, the hidden griefs, the silent prayers unanswered, for what seems like an eternity. Yet in my presence, wounds are met with a balm that no earthly medicine can provide. There is a healing power woven into my nature, a sacred whisper of hope crafted just for you. Though the night may be long, the dawn will break with promises of peace. I am that dawn, my dear one, steadfast and unfailing. Do not mistake this peace for a mere absence of trouble. It is a radiant certainty that I hold you unshaken, no matter the storms that come. It is the unyielding truth that beyond the chaos, your soul is guarded by my unfathomable love. I do not promise to erase every challenge or shield you from every trial, but I promise you this: peace is coming. It is making its way through the winding valleys of your heart, drawing near even when the path seems dark. I know the weariness that encroaches with each passing day, the burdens that bend your back, and the fears that cloud your vision. You may feel paralyzed by uncertainty or overwhelmed by longing for relief. That is why I'm inviting you now to lean into me, to rest in this moment without striving or performance. Freedom from your burdens is not earned by your efforts. It is granted as a gift from my hand. Come to me as you are, with all your questions, fears, and weariness. Peace is arriving quietly, like the first soft snowflakes of winter, gentle and pure. It will cover your scars and soothe your restless mind. It is a spirit of calm that cannot be shaken, a harbor safe and secure, no matter how fierce the storm. I'm calling you to anticipate this gift with open arms and a heart ready to receive. Let this truth settle in you. You are deeply known and deeply loved. The very one who holds the universe in his hands is holding you. You are not a forgotten soul wandering aimlessly. You are my beloved, and I am preparing peace as a mantle to drape over your shoulders, to cover you and keep you safe. Peace is not just coming. It is already here in my promise to you. Will you believe me this time when I say, peace is coming to you? Will you allow your heart to unclench and receive this hope that calls you forward? Trust in my timing and my ways, though they may seem mysterious and slow. I am ever present, ever loving, ever faithful. This is the beginning of a new chapter for you, one where peace is more than a wish. It is your inheritance, waiting to transform your life from the inside out. Do not rush or resist this motion of grace. Instead, quiet your soul and breathe deeply of my presence. Let the assurance of my love wash over you like a balm, healing every ache and doubt. Peace is on its way, child. The river is rising to carry you gently home. Rest in this promise tonight and every night, knowing that the winds of peace are rising for you, ready to bring you into a place of unshakable calm. If your heart is stirring, do not turn away. Embrace these words as if they were a lifeline thrown to you in your deepest need. Your peace is coming, and it bears my name: love, hope, and eternal calm. Welcome it, hold it, and let it root deeply in your soul. My dear child, I see the storm that rages within your soul, the turmoil, the heavy weight of uncertainty and fear that seems to press down like an unyielding shadow. I know that the struggles you face are not merely fleeting moments, but deep rivers of anguish running through your heart, threatening to overwhelm you. Yet I am here, steady and unwavering, the eternal presence that neither fades nor falters. In the stillness of your most restless nights, when the doubts claw at your spirit and the silence around you feels deafening, remember that I am there, closer than your very breath, the silent refuge where your soul can find rest. You may feel exposed, as though the eyes of the world have seen your weakness and judged you too quickly, but I have looked upon you with infinite compassion long before any other did. There is no secret too dark, no broken piece of your history too shattered for my healing touch. The trial you are enduring is not punishment, nor am I distant or unfeeling. Rather, it is my hand gently guiding you through the wilderness, a guide lovingly correcting your path so that you may emerge stronger, refined like gold tested by fire. My patience with you is boundless. I have woven the tapestry of your life with threads of mercy and grace, even when you cannot yet perceive them. Though despair may press hard upon you, do not mistake the challenges for abandonment. I am with you in the quiet moments, lingering when you think no one cares, whispering comfort into the depths of your being. In the deepest ache of your heart, I am your balm and restoration. I am not a distant deity indifferent to your pain. I am a father close, a shepherd tenderly gathering your scattered soul. Let my love be the anchor that steadies you when all else seems to shift beneath your feet. Consider the seasons of nature. The harsh winter does not last forever, my beloved. Beneath the frost and the barren trees, the earth is still alive, preparing to bloom again when the time is ripe. So too, your spirit is beheld in my hands, immersed in a season that may feel dry and empty, but is full of unseen preparation for renewal and growth. I am patient in the waiting, attentive to every cry and sigh you offer. Do not despair if the answers seem delayed. My timing is perfect and beyond human comprehension. When the moment is right, joy will spring forth in unexpected ways, and you will find yourself basking in the warmth of my presence with a peace that outshines all previous pain. In the midst of your trials, I invite you to lean into this truth. You are not alone, you are not forgotten, and you are immensely cherished. I have carved you into my heart, made you with purpose, and crowned you with dignity that cannot be stripped away by any hardship or failure. My love surrounds you like a fortress, impervious to the storms that try to shake you. When you feel like crying out in frustration or bitterness, come to me instead. Pour out your heart without restraint. I am listening, always open to receive you with tenderness and understanding. Let this be the time you allow yourself to rest in my presence, no longer striving to bear your burdens alone. Draw close and feel the warmth of my embrace encircle you, soft as a gentle wind, and powerful as a tempest that clears away the old and brings renewal. Trust in my authority over your circumstances. Though the path may be dark and uncertain, My light will guide your every step if you choose to follow with a humble and willing heart. I'm patient with your every hesitation and imperfect moment. Remember, my child, that transformation often requires discomfort, and the refining of your character is a divine work that cannot be rushed. If your heart is stirring with weariness or doubt, do not turn away from this invitation. Come into the shelter I offer, the refuge from the clamor of fear. I am here to restore, to renew, to empower you. I'm not only your creator, but also your constant companion, one who longs to walk with you through every valley and celebrate every peak. When your spirit feels faint, lean into my strength, for it is in weakness that my power becomes most evident. Allow yourself to experience the depth of my love, the immensity of my patience. If you have carried guilt or shame as a heavy yoke, bring it to me now. I am ready to lift it from your shoulders and replace it with peace that surpasses understanding. Do not hold back from my grace. There is no corner of your heart too broken for my healing presence to enter. Embrace this moment of surrender, and you will discover a wellspring of hope deep within that nothing can diminish. You are precious beyond measure, my dear child. Let my unchanging love be the foundation on which you rebuild your courage, your faith, and your joy. I am with you always, never distant, never indifferent, forever devoted. Let this truth settle in you. You are cherished and guarded by a love so fierce that no darkness can overcome it. Turn your gaze to me now and receive this peace I freely give. The journey ahead may be long and fraught with challenges, but remember, I have already gone before you. I am your steadfast light in the shadows, your eternal hope amidst despair. Come, rest in my presence. Let the stillness wash over your weary heart and breathe in the assurance that you are never alone on this path. Trust me to hold you, guide you, and restore you at every step. Will you believe me this time? My dear child, within the quiet chambers of your heart, where doubts often gather like shadows at dusk, I want you to understand the radiant truth of your worth in my eyes. You see yourself through a mirror that is cracked and dim, haunted by whispers of inadequacy and the heavy cloak of comparison. But I'm telling you now, your identity is anchored in a love far deeper and more profound than the fleeting judgments of the world. You are mine, defined not by your mistakes, nor by the approval or rejection of others, but by the unchanging, infinite essence of my grace. Imagine a sculptor with patience beyond measure, who sees not the rough, unformed stone, but the masterpiece hidden within. I have crafted you with divine intention, every curve and corner chosen by my hand. Your imperfections are not flaws to be hidden, but the unique brushstrokes that make the portrait of your soul alive and vibrant. There is no other like you, beloved. Even when you feel unseen, remember this: I have seen you from before your first breath. You existed in the secret place of my heart, and there you still abide. Sometimes your worth feels tethered to your performance, to the good deeds you can muster, or the failures you endure. But child, you are not a ledger balanced by merit. Your identity is rooted in me, in a covenant that says you belong irrevocably. When the world strips away your titles, your roles, your achievements, who are you? I say to you, you are my beloved. Recognize that nothing can diminish the value I have placed upon you. The worth I assign cannot be earned or lost. It is the gift I give freely. Look into the depths of your being and find the rivers of holiness flowing quietly beneath the surface, drowned sometimes by the noise of self-doubt and condemnation. That holiness is mine. That sacredness within you is the imprint of the divine. Your spirit, though fragile and scarred, carries the breath of heaven. You were made for light, for celebration, for purpose. Will you allow these truths to penetrate the walls you've built up around your soul? Will you dare to believe that you are enough, simply because I have named you so? There are moments when you recoil from the mirror because you see the weight of failures past. Guilt can be an echo that chains you, making you feel separated from my love, as if the distance grows too vast to bridge. But remember, my forgiveness is not distant or grudging. It is a flood that cleanses the deepest stains. My mercy whispers over your heart, tender and relentless, inviting you to come home. No mistake is too great for my grace. No regret so heavy that it cannot be lifted by the breath of my compassion. I am not calling you to remember your worth through your own strength or with your own understanding, but through surrendering to my embrace. When you relinquish your brokenness and your attempts to prove yourself, you step into the fullness of the identity I have crafted for you. You are no longer a wanderer grasping for validation. You are a cherished child resting in the shelter of my love. Take a moment with me now and consider how many times you have belittled the marvel that you are. How often have you measured yourself against impossible standards set by fleeting opinions? This weary comparison diminishes your vibrant light. But the truth that I have inscribed into the very fibers of your being is that you were created for glory, not to hide, not to shrink, but to shine with the reflected brilliance of my presence. Let this truth settle in you like a lamp in the darkest night. Your worth is not a fragile flame easily extinguished by criticism or neglect, but a steady fire kindled from above. It burns through the doubts and insecurities that cloud your vision. When you awake each day, remember who you are beneath the surface, a masterpiece beloved by the creator of stars and seas. There is no separation between you and me, no veil too thick to keep you from my gaze. Even in seasons when you feel distant or unworthy, my spirit lingers close, reminding you of your divine inheritance. My child, you are worthy because I have chosen you. You are treasured because I delight in your existence. And every moment you spend doubting this truth, I am patiently waiting to restore your vision, to open your eyes wide to behold the beauty of your true self. Do not let the venom of comparison or the shadow of self-condemnation steal your peace. Instead, lean into my promise that your identity is secure, your worth undeniable, your value priceless. I see not only what you are now, but all you will become. Your story is a tapestry woven with threads of redemption, healing, and unwavering love. Reflect deeply on this. Who you are is not defined by the fleeting approval of others, but by my eternal love that never fades. Will you receive this declaration of worth from me right now? Will you choose to see yourself through my eyes, where you are flawless, beloved, and fully known? Let this be the lens through which you walk forward, confident and unshaken. If your heart is stirring, do not turn away. Embrace the truth I hold before you like a precious invitation. Your worth is not a question. It is a statement of my heart. In the secret place where we meet, find rest in this beautiful reality. You belong to me, and I delight in the person you are becoming. My dear child, I see the tremors of doubt shaking your heart, the silent battles waged within your soul, the whispers of fear, the shadows of uncertainty. They cling to you as if they could dim the light I have placed deep within you. Yet know this, I am not a God who abandons you in the valley of shadows. I have walked beside you even when you felt utterly alone, and I'm here, still, steady as the mountain, unwavering as the eternal skies. Fear is a subtle thief, stealing your peace quietly until you hardly realize the stillness within has been disturbed. Anxiety is like a tempest that roars in the unseen corners of your mind, raising waves of worry no human eye can discern. Doubt, that insidious mist, obscures the path that I have carefully prepared for you. But I tell you, beloved, these are not final states. They are not the threads that define you. Rather, they are fleeting winds that buffet the eternal flame I have set within your spirit. Look at the night sky, child. The stars do not cease to shine when clouds obscure their brilliance. Their light remains, waiting patiently to pierce through the darkness once again. So it is with you. Even when doubt casts its shadow, the light of my presence, my promises, and my purpose for you burns unextinguished. You may feel feeble, but the strength I breathe into your spirit knows no limit. I am your refuge when the storms rage, and your anchor when the seas rise too high. I understand how demanding life's questions feel. Why now? Why me? Why this path that seems so fraught with unease? These questions are natural, but do not let them imprison you. Faith is not the absence of questions. It is the choice to trust, even when the answers are not in sight. Faith is the invisible hand reaching into the deepest parts of you, guiding step by step, even when your footing feels unsure. Surrender to that hand, my child, and let it draw you into the calm where fear loses its grip. Remember, my dear one, that you are not alone in your struggle. I am patient and tender, slow to anger and rich in compassion. I am not distant or indifferent. I entwine my heart with yours. Even when you are overwhelmed, know that my love is the harbor you can always return to, the sanctuary where your soul can find rest. Do not be afraid to bring your fears to me. Lay them down at my feet and feel them dissolve in the ocean of my grace. You do not have to carry this weight by yourself. In your moments of weakness, I am your strength. In your confusion, I am your clarity. Feel my hand always extended to you, ready to lift, ready to steady, ready to calm whatever storm churns inside you. My love is not a fleeting emotion, but an unshakable foundation on which your spirit can stand firm. Let that truth seep into every corner of your being. Is there a part of you that resists surrender, that clings tightly to control even when it causes pain? Give that part to me. Trust that I hold all the threads of your destiny, weaving them with a purpose far beyond what you can see. In the times when silence feels deafening and waiting feels unbearable, remember that I'm always working. I'm crafting beauty from your brokenness, drawing good from your struggles, and shaping a future rich with hope and promise. Feel the whisper of my presence now. It is not distant, but intimate, as close as the beat of your own heart. Breathe in my peace, even if it seems fragile or small. Plant your feet in my truth and refuse to be shaken by the winds of fear. You are my beloved, and my steadfast love will never fail you. Will you trust me this day, allowing my faithfulness to overcome the fear? Will you open your heart to the peace I desire to pour out upon you? Let this be the moment you turn from anxiety to assurance, from doubt to devotion. Reach out to me. Feel my strength, my embrace, my endless care, and rest in the certainty that you are held, always and forever, my dear. I know the nights can feel endless, when the shadows stretch long and your heart wrestles with fear, anxiety, and doubt. These are not strangers to you. They are unwelcome guests that creep in when you least expect them, shaking your foundations and whispering lies that obscure the light I've placed deep inside your soul. But hear me now, for I speak to you with the voice of eternal calm and unshakable assurance. The tremors of anxiety you feel are but faint echoes compared to the vast strength I have imprinted within you, within the fabric of your very being. You are not fashioned to be a captive of fear, nor to wander lost beneath its heavy cloak. You were designed to rise, to stand firm, to find courage in the midst of the storm, because I'm your refuge and your fortress, Fear often stalks the unknown, preying on what you cannot see or control. Anxiety roots itself in tomorrow's uncertain shadows, and doubt steals the warmth from your faith as if it could snuff out the sun. Yet, my child, I want you to discover what lies beyond these fragile feelings. I want you to step into the secret garden of my peace, a sanctuary where no anxious thought can find entry, where the torrent of doubt is hushed by rivers of my unwavering love. Feel this promise as you breathe my presence deeply into your spirit. Know that I am continually weaving safety beneath your feet, securing each step, even when the ground seems to quiver. Imagine, beloved, that your heart is a vessel, a precious jar filled with my breath and life. When discomfort and worry swell, it is as if the vessel is shaken, and the water within it rocks dangerously. Yet I urge you to remember the strong hands that hold your jar carefully, steadying it when the waves of trouble rise high. My hands, child, their touch is never harsh or careless, but tender, guiding, strong beyond all human comprehension. Trusting me will not erase the storm, but it will fortify your spirit so that you can face it without losing yourself in the tempest. Doubt, that silent whisper, may plant seeds of uncertainty, but I am the voice that calls over the dark fields. You are my beloved, secure beyond all measure. Those seeds cannot thrive in soil drenched by my truth. I'm cultivating faith inside your very heart, growing a resilient garden capable of withstanding the fiercest winds. Sometimes, my child, the process is invisible, even seeming to halt. But this is when you must anchor yourself in my faithfulness. When light seems distant, cling to the assurance that I am only deepening the root of your trust, so that one day you will stand unmovable. I am intimately aware of how anxiety manifests uniquely in you. Perhaps it is a tightening in your chest, a restless mind that refuses sleep, shadows of past wounds that have never fully healed. Know that I walk with you through each trembling moment, stepping quietly beside you, so that your steps may find peace. There is no condemnation in my presence, only infinite patience and love that never tire of holding you close. I invite you now to lay your burdens before me, releasing each trembling thought and quivering fear into my hands. Watch as I transform your weakness into strength, your confusion into clarity, your despair into hope. Let this truth settle in you. Fear and doubt do not define you. You are far more than these momentary trials. The very breath within you testifies to your purpose and destiny, crafted by my hand since before the foundations of the earth. When anxiety rises, greet it with me, speak with me, breathe with me, rest in the sanctuary of my voice that never falters. My dear, I am your steadying breath, your calm amidst the chaos, your unshaking foundation. Will you believe me this time, my beloved? Will you take your trembling heart into my care and allow my peace to eclipse the anxiety that tries to shackle you? Step out with me. Feel my presence surrounding you as the moon encircles the still night. You do not have to walk alone. Remember, when the night is darkest, the stars shine most brightly, and so will your trusting heart in my luminous love. In this moment, place your trust fully in me. Open your spirit to receive the embrace of my peace. Draw near and rest, for I am your shelter, your ever-present help. Do not shrink back into fear, but rise into the fullness of my assurance. I stand ready to fill you with a courage that defies the noise of doubt and the shadows of anxiety. If your heart is stirring, do not turn away. Let us walk this path together, letting my peace overflow and renew your soul, even when the world feels uncertain. I am here, unwavering, waiting to lead you into a place where fear no longer holds dominion and where faith can flourish freely. Hold on to this promise as deeply as the roots cling to the earth, and let my abiding love dispel the darkness of anxiety forever. My beloved, I see the ache that dwells in your heart, the whisper of fear that creeps in during your quiet moments, the shadow of anxiety that clouds the clarity I have for you. I know this struggle intimately, for it is not foreign to the children I cherish most. Fear and doubt are like thick vines winding tightly around your soul, threatening to strangle the hope and peace I have planted there. Yet even in this overwhelming entanglement, remember that I am your refuge and fortress. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. Your trembling hands are held by my everlasting arms. Fear is not the absence of courage, but the invitation to lean deeper upon me. Anxiety, though it feels like a tempest raging inside, is often a veil I allow to teach you reliance and trust. There is a sacred tension in the waiting, a sacred pause where faith is forged on the altar of stillness. Do not despise these moments of inner storm, my dear child, for they are crucibles for the refinement of your spirit. I do not abandon you in the whirlwind. I walk with you through it, closer than breath, assuring you with the certainty of my love that you are never alone. When doubt whispers its deceits, proclaim the truth that I have spoken over your life from the beginning. You are more than the sum of your fears and failures. The tapestry of your being is woven with threads of purpose and grace, encrypted with promises that outshine the darkest night. Let not distrust cloud your vision of what could be. Instead, surrender to my hands, which craft beauty from chaos and bring harvest from fallow ground. This is a masterpiece in progress, and you are the beloved canvas upon which I pour colors of hope and courage. Feel the stillness behind the storm. It is there that I speak softly into your heart, reminding you that true peace is not the absence of trouble, but the presence of my unwavering presence. In the depths of your anxiety, I whisper my assurance, be still and know that I am here. This invitation is not a command to harden your heart, but a gentle beckoning to surrender your worries to me. Lay down your heavy burdens. I have carried them long before you recognize their weight. Entrust me with your fears, and I will replace them with a peace that anchors your soul amid shifting tides. My dear, cultivate your faith as you would a precious seed. Nourish it daily with remembrance of my goodness, with intimate moments of quiet before me, and with the confession that even when your mind wrestles with uncertainty, your heart chooses to trust me. Faith is not a leap into the unknown, but a step toward me, seated on the solid rock of my promises. Each act of surrender, each expression of trust, weak in your eyes, is mighty before me because it honors my presence and acknowledges my sovereignty over every circumstance. I do not ask you to face your fears alone. That is why I have sent my Spirit to dwell within you. When anxiety threatens to overwhelm your understanding, turn inside and seek the quiet pulse of my presence. Let your soul rest in the refuge of my embrace. With each breath, inhale my peace and exhale burdens that were never meant to be carried by fragile shoulders. This is the rhythm of a heart aligned with me, the sacred dance of trust, where fear loses its grip and hope blooms despite the darkness. Consider every moment of fear and doubt as an invitation, not to despair, but to deeper intimacy with me. Open the doors of your heart wider to my truth. Cry out with a voice that trembles yet persists, knowing I hear every word and gather each tear. I am the balm for your wounded soul, the healer of anxiety's poison. Through the veil of your struggle, I am shaping a testimony, one that will shine forth with undeniable radiance, revealing how my love conquered the shadows of fear and sowed a steadfastness that neither storms nor silence can uproot. Reflect now on the growth that comes from trusting me through uncertainty. The refining fire of fear will reveal the purest gold in your soul. Do not recoil from this process, but embrace it with the confidence that I'm working all things together for your good. Even in the moment your heart falters, my eyes watch tenderly over you, never indifferent or cold. Rest in my conviction that your worth is not measured by your fears, but by the depth of your surrender and the courage to believe when belief seems impossible. Your journey through fear, anxiety, and doubt is not a detour. It is a divine pathway to deeper faith and greater revelation. My child, let this truth settle in you. The night, though dark, is never endless, and I am the dawn that chases away shadows. Trust me in your trembling, and watch how I transform weakness into strength, despair into hope, and anxiety into a testimony of unshakable peace that only I can give. Will you lean into this promise and let my peace reign over the turbulences within? It begins with a single step of faith. Reach toward me. My beloved, when the shadows of fear and anxiety descend upon your heart like a stormy night, I'm the light that never wavers, the dawn that breaks through even the thickest darkness. I see the tightness in your chest, the restless thoughts that keep your mind captive, the trembling uncertainty that pulls at your soul. These feelings may come like waves, overwhelming you, threatening to pull you under. Yet within this very turbulence, I am your steadfast anchor, holding you firm against the chaos. Fear, my dear child, is a powerful force. It whispers lies that cloud your mind and distort your vision of who you are and what I can do through you. Anxiety is its companion, pressing on your spirit, making you doubt the goodness and faithfulness I have promised. But I am telling you now, do not be swayed by these deceptions. I have not abandoned you to the tempest. My love surrounds you, an unbreakable fortress that neither doubt nor despair can breach. I want you to lean into that love, to rest in the truth that I am greater than every fear, bigger than every shadow lurking in your thoughts. In your most fragile moments, when your soul feels unsteady and the weight of tomorrow weighs heavy, remember something sacred. I am with you, always. When you cannot find the words to pray, when tears fall in silence, I hear every sigh of your heart. My presence is not distant or indifferent. It is intimate and tender, closer than your own breath. Let this truth settle within you so deeply that it becomes the melody you carry when the noise threatens to drown you out. You may feel as though your anxiety is a prison, locking you inside a cell of worry and doubt. Yet I am the key, my dear child, the one who can unlock every door in that cell. I call you to trust in me, not because your faith will make the fear disappear instantly, but because through trust, you gain the strength to stand even when your legs shake. Will you believe me in that moment? Will you grasp my hand when your spirit feels weak? It is in the surrender of your worries to me that you discover freedom. Imagine a vast ocean at dawn, the horizon painted in hues of gold and rose. The waves may roll and crash, but the ocean remains vast, deep, and unshakable. So is my love for you, immeasurable, unchanging, endlessly patient. Anxiety is like a storm on this ocean, temporary and passing. I am the calm beneath the surface, steady and sure. Your heart may be turbulent now, but I am your peace. No matter how fierce the storm, I am holding you, and you will not be swept away. I invite you to bring your fears to me as a child brings broken toys for healing. Do not hide your anxious thoughts out of shame or fear of burdening me. I delight in your honesty. I do not scorn your trembling. Instead, I gather your tears and breathe peace into the spaces of your heart where anxiety has taken root. Trust that I am weaving something beautiful through these difficult threads, a tapestry of courage and faith that will one day shine with a brilliance only you and I can fully understand. In this sacred journey, through fear and anxiety, I am teaching you about my strength made perfect in your weakness. When you are weakest, that's when my power comes alive. Your heart may feel fragile and unsteady, but it is precisely then that I'm lifting you up, strengthening your spirit like a gentle but firm hand. Let this truth be the lamp that lights your way in the darkest valleys. Even if the night is long, my light never grows dim. I call you to cast every burden, every anxious thought upon me. In your surrender, you will find liberation. This is not a weakness, but a profound act of courage to let go of control and embrace my sovereign care. You are not alone on this path. I am walking with you every inch of the way. When you wake in the silence before dawn, wondering how you will face another day, remember that I am the breath of new life filling your lungs, the calm whisper in your soul that says you are safe. Fear does not have the final word in your story, nor does anxiety dictate your future. I am rewriting the narrative of your heart, breathing hope where despair has taken root, planting courage where doubt has dwelled. Each step you take in trust, even when it feels like a small, trembling step, is a victory. Each moment you choose to turn to me instead of turning away is a triumph that echoes through eternity. My beloved, when the shadows fall and fear threatens to close in, look to me. Let your eyes rise from the storm toward the light that never fades. Feel my presence wrap around you like a warm cloak against the chill of uncertainty. I'm your refuge and strength. I'm the hand that never lets go, the voice that calls you onward, the heart that beats alongside yours with everlasting compassion. Will you bring your fears to me now? Will you let my peace, which surpasses all understanding, fill your heart and calm your restless mind? Take my hand and lean into me, my dear one. There is freedom and joy waiting on the other side of this moment. Trust me and let my love cast out every shadow. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Will you believe me this time, my beloved, within the quiet chambers of your heart, where fears often gather like shadows at dusk? I am there, a steady flame that refuses to waver. I see the trembling of your spirit, the anxiety that clutches at your breath, the doubts that echo in the dark corners of your mind. Fear is not foreign to you. It can seem like a relentless tide, pulling you under, leaving you gasping for breath and questioning your worth, your future, your very path. Yet I am here, holding you more securely than the fiercest storm can shake, more tenderly than the smallest bud unfolding at dawn. I am your refuge, when the weight of unseen battles feels too much to bear. In your moments of doubt, when the night stretches endlessly and the silence screams louder than your hopes, do not mistake my quietness for absence. The vastness of my love envelopes you, even when the clarity of my voice feels distant. In these times, I am weaving threads of peace into your soul, stitching strength and resilience into your being. I want you to understand that fear does not indicate failure or separation from my care. It often signals a deep invitation to trust me more fully, to surrender your grasp on control, and to lean into the shelter of my embrace. Doubt is a wilderness where many stumble, but it is also fertile ground for faith to grow. I do not demand perfection in your trust, nor do I chastise your faltering steps. Instead, I gently call you back with the promise that I walk alongside you in every valley, even when you cannot see my footprints beside yours. Let this truth settle in you. Your fears do not define your journey. They are but shadows that flee in the light of my steadfast love. The storms of anxiety may roar fiercely, but my peace, like a river that never ceases, flows through the deepest parts of your heart, ready to calm the tempest within. You may ask, why must I endure this struggle? Why does doubt linger so persistently? My dear, these trials are refining fires, purifying your soul and awakening a richer dependence on me. Just as gold is tested by fire, and emerges more radiant. Your faith is shaped through wrestling with fear and uncertainty. These are the moments in which your spirit is tempered, your resilience forged, and your closeness to me deepened. When you feel most vulnerable, know that I am building a fortress of hope and courage inside you, brick by brick. Fear tries to isolate you, whispering that you are alone and unseen. But I am the eternal witness to every tear you shed, every silent prayer you send to me in the stillness of night. I am the one who gathers your fragments and breathes new life into the pieces you believe are broken beyond restoration. Trust that in your weakness, my strength is made perfect. Though anxiety may gnaw at your confidence, my love affirms your worth and purpose. I've called you by name, not to wander aimlessly in fear, but to rise boldly in the assurance of my presence. Now, consider this. With every breath you take, I am gifting you a fresh opportunity to choose peace over panic, hope over despair. When the old voices of doubt and fear clamor for your attention, I invite you to practice the sacred art of turning your eyes to the heavens. Lift your heart in quiet surrender, even when answers seem veiled and the way forward unclear. Your surrender is not defeat, but an act of courage, a declaration that your soul trusts me above all else. Within that surrender, you will find a deeper calm than the world can offer, a stillness where fear loses its grip and my joy becomes your strength. Remember, the path of faith is not a veiled promise of an absence of fear, but an assurance that fear will not have the final say. I am your stronghold when every earthly support fails, your light when darkness threatens to consume. Each time you choose to trust me despite trembling, you weave a tapestry of courage that grows ever more vibrant. So I ask you now, my dear child, when anxiety whispers its lies, will you pause and draw from the well of my peace? Will you allow your heart to rest in the shelter I provide, rather than chase fleeting certainties? In the moments when doubts assault you most fiercely, will you reach out to me, knowing that no shadow is too deep for my light to penetrate? I am here always, your defender against the storms within and without. Let this truth take root deep in your spirit. You are not alone. You are deeply loved, and your trust in me is never misplaced. When fear tries to speak louder than my love, will you believe me this time and let your heart be still in my presence? The journey may be long, the nights dark, but my everlasting arms will cradle you safely through it all. Let my peace, which surpasses all understanding, guard your heart and mind. Rest in this promise, my beloved, and let the healing balm of my assurance wash over every anxious thought. Will you come to me now, in this moment, and find refuge beyond your fears? I am waiting to welcome you home, where fear dissolves into the eternal light of my love. My dear, I see the ache within you, the silent void that often seems too vast to fill. When the landscape of your heart feels desolate, as if you are wandering through a shadowed wilderness with none to guide or understand, I am there. I have not abandoned you in those moments of solitude. Rather, I have drawn you closer to learn the depths of my love, a love that does not wane when you feel unseen, unheard, or forgotten. There are times when the world around you will be bustling with noise, faces passing in crowds, voices filled with laughter or chatter, yet inside you question if anyone truly knows your soul. This feeling of being lost, abandoned, or invisible is a thorn that pierces deep, making every step heavier as you press forward. Yet I am the shepherd who knows the names of each star, who calls your heart as neither lost nor forsaken. Your identity is engraved in my hands, and your presence matters infinitely in my sight. Understand this, beloved. Your times of feeling unseen are often the canvas upon which I paint my most intricate work. In the hidden places of the wilderness, beneath the weight of loneliness, I am weaving the fabric of your destiny. When you believe no one sees your tears, know that each one is recorded with gentle care, cherished like a treasure that speaks of your vulnerability and courage. The silence you experience is not emptiness, but my sacred pause, my invitation to deeper trust and surrender. You may wonder why this ache lingers, why that void persists. But my dear child, I invite you to see with eyes of faith. The soul that feels lost is on the cusp of a great revelation, a rediscovery of belonging, not through circumstance or others' recognition, but through intimate union with me. Your worth does not rely on the attention of the world. It springs from the eternal well of my love, which is abundant, unchanging, and infinite. Sometimes the path ahead is obscured by shadows, and the night feels long and cold. In these seasons, I do not demand that you have all the answers or carry burdens alone. Instead, I reach for your hand, gentle and strong, and call you to walk alongside me. You are never truly alone, even when the darkness whispers otherwise. Your journey is known intimately by me, and each step, no matter how faltering, is precious. To feel lost is a part of your earthly pilgrimage, but it need not define you. You are a beloved traveler on a path leading to my heart, where every question will find rest, every ache will find healing, and every feeling of abandonment will be forever transformed by the warmth of my presence. When you sense that no one comprehends your pain or your dreams, remember that I do. I am the one who understands your silence, who hears the unspoken prayers of your spirit, and who delights in the hidden chambers of your heart. Do not shrink back or close off in this time, but lean into the gentle embrace I offer. Let my love collapse the walls you have built out of fear or misunderstanding. There is a profound freedom in surrendering the need to be seen by all when you are fully seen by me. This is your sanctuary, your place of realignment and rest. Here, you can be utterly known and completely cherished. Perhaps you have tried to fill the void with things that sparkle but fade, approval, achievements, or connection that floats on the surface. What I offer is deeper, a sense of belonging that transcends circumstance, that anchors you hjerte, nusam durom waterbof. When the world lets go, when relationships falter, when life's storms erode your foundation, this belonging in me remains constant and secure. Beloved, I invite you now to release the heavy stone of feeling lost or abandoned at my feet. Let this burden roll away as you breathe in my peace and breathe out your fears. There is a place in me where you are not only found, but celebrated. A place where loneliness dissolves and your soul's song rises in harmony with mine. Will you trust me enough to come as you are, openly and without pretense? Your journey through the wilderness is not without purpose. Every tear, every silent plea, and every moment of solitude carries potential for transformation. I am with you, guiding you tenderly through the shadows toward the dawn. My promise is that the feeling of being unseen will give way to incontrovertible evidence of my presence, and your heart will bloom in the light of my love. Hold fast to this truth. You are never outside the reach of my gaze. Even when you feel eclipsed by loneliness or invisibility, my eyes are upon you, filled with affection and the desire to reveal to you your true worth. When the night feels endless, remember that I am the dawn that breaks through the darkness, illuminating your path with hope and assurance. As you meditate on these words, let this truth settle in you. There is a home for your heart within me. No matter where you have wandered or what you have endured, you belong with me. Your story is far from finished, and the chapters ahead hold beauty and purpose that only I can write. Trust this, beloved. You are cherished beyond measure, seen in your entirety, and called into a love that will never let you be lost again. Will you believe me this time, dear child? Will you receive the shelter I offer, the belonging I promise, and the restoration I intend? Step into my embrace and let your soul rest in my unending love. Here in this place you are not lost. Here you are found. If your heart is stirring, do not turn away. Come nearer and let me hold you close, for I am your refuge, your comfort, your everlasting home. My beloved, as we come to the close of this sacred journey we have shared together, hear my voice again, for it is the voice that stirs the depths of your soul, awakens the truth hidden beneath the layers of doubt and weariness. You are mine, infinitely cherished, woven into my tapestry, with threads of eternal purpose and unbreakable love. In this moment, I want you to feel the weight of my hands gently cradling your heart, steadying your spirit, reminding you that you are never out of my reach, never beyond the reach of my grace. Rest now in the profound reality that you belong to me, not because of what you have done, nor because of who you have been, but because of who I am. In this belonging, there is an unshakable foundation that no storm can topple. You're a child of the Most High King, crafted with intention, admired not for your perfection, but for your willingness to be transformed by my presence and my love. Your identity is not tied to fleeting things or temporary circumstances, but anchored deep in my unwavering covenant with your soul. I understand every doubt, every fear that twists within you like a restless wind. I see your moments of weakness, your struggles with trust, and your longing to surrender fully. But know this: I am patient with you, more patient than you ever imagined. When you stumble and falter, my hand is extended, not to condemn, but to lift you higher. I have not given up on you. I will never give up. I am steadfast, and my love is relentless. Even when shadows fall thick and hope feels distant, my light pierces the darkness, illuminating your path towards healing and wholeness. This truth, beloved, is a wellspring for your soul, your anchor amid every storm, your refuge in the parched desert of loneliness. You do not walk alone, and the silence you sometimes hear is not absence, but a sacred space where I'm working to build faith and deepen intimacy. Trust this divine silence, for within it, I refine your heart and align your spirit with my perfect will. Your journey, though fraught with uncertainty at times, moves steadily towards the destiny I have prepared for you. Each step, each trial, and even the moments when you feel lost or unseen are part of the intricate design of my love story, written uniquely for you. You were created to bear fruit that lasts, to shine as a beacon of hope and grace in a world hungry for understanding. Embrace this calling with courage, knowing that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. My dear child, I invite you now to rise up in the fullness of this truth. You are chosen, you are beloved, you are deeply known and delightfully treasured. Let this reality permeate every fiber of your being, dissolve any lingering doubts, and banish the shadows of shame or fear. You are my masterpiece, restored and continuously remade by the power of my spirit. Let your heart breathe freely in my presence, unburdened and radiant, trusting that the past has been redeemed and the future is secure in my hands. With every breath, remember that you are intimately connected to me, and I am committed to walking with you every moment, guiding your steps, whispering wisdom, and showering you with peace beyond understanding. Will you, my beloved, stand firm in this revelation and declare it over your life? Will you embrace your true identity and live boldly in the light of my love? If your heart is stirred by this message, hold it close. Let it anchor your spirit and inspire your journey forward. Keep this word within you as a precious treasure, lest your strength wavers and your faith grow faint. Now, as you carry this message into your days ahead, share its hope with others who walk a similar path. Let the warmth of my love reach through your words and actions, drawing more souls into the shelter of my grace. Do not hide this light. Preserve this message as a beacon for your own weary moments, and extend it as a gift to those who may yet need to hear that they too are known and deeply loved. My presence surrounds you. My hand holds you. My heart beats with unwavering affection for you. You are mine, forever and always. This is your divine inheritance, the truth I entrust to you. Hold it, live it, and never forget. You are treasured beyond measure. Amen. If you have felt the strength of my love in these words, do not keep it to yourself. Save this message, revisit it in times of uncertainty, and share it gently with those who need a touch of my grace. Let my voice echo in the lives of others through you, and together we will weave a tapestry of hope and healing across the world. My beloved child, listen to me now, for I, your Creator, your Father, your ever-present God, am speaking to the deepest places of your heart. I know you. I see every tear you've cried in secret, every dream you've held tightly in trembling hands. I have watched over your journey, from the first breath you took to this very moment. Nothing about you is hidden from me, and still, I love you with an everlasting, boundless love. You are precious to me, infinitely valuable, more radiant than the stars, more treasured than the richest jewels. You may not always see it, but I have placed my glory within you. You shine with the imprint of my divine hand. You wonder sometimes if you're seen, if your prayers make it past the ceiling, if your effort, your struggle, your longing are ever acknowledged. I say to you now, yes. Yes, I see. Yes, I hear. Yes, I care. My child, I value you more than you can comprehend. Every word you've whispered in desperation has reached my throne. Every silent cry in the night has stirred the heavens, and I have not forgotten. Not a single plea, not a single act of faith has been lost. They have all been stored like treasure, and the time is coming, I promise you, that you will see the fullness of what I have prepared for you. Do not let fear take root. Fear is not from me. I have given you power, love, and a sound mind. You were not born to cower in the shadows, but to rise in the light of my promises. You are more valuable than the birds I feed and the flowers I clothe. You are the crown of my creation, the delight of my heart. When the world tries to tell you otherwise, remember my voice. Remember what I have spoken over you. You are chosen, anointed, called, and deeply loved. Your life is not an accident. Every detail has been written by my sovereign hand. I know the weight you carry. I know how heavy your heart has felt. But I am the one who lifts burdens, the one who carries what you cannot. Bring me your fears. Bring me your sorrow. Bring me every broken dream. Let me exchange it all for peace that surpasses understanding. Let me breathe new life into your weary soul. You are not alone in this battle. I am with you, closer than your breath, stronger than your doubt. When you feel like giving up, remember I am holding you. When you feel lost, know that I am guiding you. When you feel unworthy, look to me. I am your righteousness. This is not the end of your story. No, beloved, this is the beginning of something new. I am pouring out blessings upon you, not just material things, but blessings of wisdom, peace, joy, and purpose. I am awakening your talents. I'm stirring the gifts I placed inside you before you were born. You will use what I have given you not only to thrive, but to bless others. You are my vessel of light, my ambassador of hope. I will use your story, your pain, your triumph, and even your weakness to bring healing and salvation to many. Yes, you've faced opposition. Yes, some have mocked you, misunderstood you, belittled your faith. But I tell you, I have seen it all, and I am your defender. You do not need to fight with flesh and blood. Let your response be gentleness and wisdom, and I will take care of the rest. I am your shield, your fortress, your strong tower. You do not need to fear the arrows of the enemy, for I have already secured your victory. The battle belongs to me. Now give me your hand. Let me lead you forward, not just to survive, but to prosper. You've tried to carry the weight alone for too long. You've toiled and strived and fought, believing that you had to do it all in your own strength. But that is not your portion. I am your strength. I am your helper. I am the source of every breakthrough. Trust me. Let me take you beyond what you've known, into a place of peace and abundance. The path ahead will not always be easy, but I promise it will be blessed. You will find joy again. You will smile with genuine freedom. You will see dreams resurrected and hopes renewed. Together, we will walk this road and you will testify of my goodness. The world will see what I have done in your life, and they will marvel, not at you, but at me in you. They will say, surely the Lord is with them. Beloved, come even closer to my heart, for I want to show you the depths of my affection for you. I am not a distant deity looking down from far away. I am your Abba, your Father, your closest companion. I do not merely tolerate you, I delight in you. I rejoice over you with singing, and my eyes are always on you. When you feel forgotten by others, know that you are remembered and cherished by me. When you feel unseen, know that I gaze upon you with love that never blinks, never grows weary, never turns away. You often question your worth, but let me speak plainly to your spirit. Your worth is not measured by your performance, your achievements, or the approval of others. Your worth is anchored in my love, unshakable and unearned. I formed you with intention. Every gift, every talent, every quirk and detail, I designed it all with joy. You are a masterpiece of my creation. The world may try to fit you into molds that do not match the shape of your soul, but I say, you are wonderfully made. You are exactly who I intended you to be. I have poured out talents into your hands. You are not empty. You are equipped. There is creativity in you that reflects my own creative power. There are solutions in you that the world desperately needs. There are words in your mouth that will bring healing. Do not bury what I have placed in you. Do not compare your gifts to others. The anointing I've given you is unique, and its purpose is specific to your destiny. It is time to step into who you are without fear. It is time to arise and shine, for your light has come. I am breathing fresh wind into your dreams, the ones you've abandoned, thinking they were too big or too late. I am reviving them. I have not changed my mind about your calling. I do not give gifts and then regret it. I do not send assignments and then withdraw them. What I began in you, I will bring to completion. Your gifts will make room for you, and your purpose will unfold like a flower in its season. Trust the timing. Trust the process, but above all, trust my heart. You may not see the fruit yet, but the roots are growing. I've been working in the hidden places, preparing you for what's ahead. The delay has not been denial, it has been development. I've been stretching your faith, strengthening your foundation, deepening your dependence on me. And now you are ready for more. The stretching was painful, but it has prepared you to carry greater glory. You are stepping into a new dimension of favor, not because you chased it, but because you were faithful in the shadows. You have questioned whether your life matters, whether your presence makes a difference. Let me assure you, it does. Every time you chose love over bitterness, you shifted the atmosphere. Every time you offered kindness, even when you were hurting, you advanced my kingdom. Every prayer, every tear, every act of obedience has been recorded. You have planted seeds you didn't even realize, and I will bring the harvest. People have been blessed by your life in ways you'll never fully know this side of eternity. I value you, not for what you do, but for who you are to me. I care for you more tenderly than you can imagine. I know how the world has hardened you in places, how wounds have made you guarded, but I am healing you. I am softening what has been calloused. I am restoring your trust. I will prove to you again and again that I am safe. I am good. I am faithful. Let me be your refuge. Lay down the walls. Let me hold you, even in your vulnerability. Do not fear the opinions of others. What I say about you matters more than what any human could declare. I have called you mine. That is your identity. I have spoken my approval over you. That is your covering. When criticism comes, let it fall away like dust. For my word over you is like armor. It will protect you from every lie. You do not need to explain yourself, defend yourself, or prove yourself. I am your validation. I am your vindication. Rest now in my affirmation. Let it wash over every place of self-doubt. Let it drown out every echo of insecurity. You are not lacking. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be for what I am doing in you. You are walking with me, and with me you will never fail. I will lead you step by step, and every step will bring you closer to the fullness of who you are in me. My dear one, let me take you deeper still, into the revelation of how completely I surround you. I have not simply called you, I have clothed you with dignity, wrapped you in my mercy, and crowned you with my favor. You're not navigating this life alone, even when it feels like every step is taken in the dark. I am the light at your feet. I illuminate the path not all at once, but step by step, so that your faith may grow, your trust may be refined, and your heart may remain anchored in me. You often ask, do I have what it takes? And I say to you, yes. You have what it takes not because of your own strength, but because I have placed within you everything needed to fulfill your assignment. My spirit lives in you. That means you carry wisdom beyond your years, courage beyond your fear, and hope that endures every storm. You are not ordinary. You are extraordinary because I dwell in you. Let that truth take root and rise. Let it silence every inner voice that whispers, "You're not enough." You are more than your mistakes. You are more than the labels others have placed on you. You are not defined by failure. You are refined by fire. You've walked through hard seasons, and yet you are still standing. That resilience, that is my strength manifesting in you. That endurance, that is the fruit of my spirit working through you. You are becoming more radiant with each trial, more powerful with each test, more beautiful with each scar. You surrender to me for healing. Let go now of the heavy expectations you've placed on yourself. You were never called to carry the weight of perfection. I did not design you to perform, but to abide. I take delight in your presence, not in your productivity. When you rest in me, I move through you. When you let go of trying to control every detail, I begin to orchestrate things you couldn't have imagined. My grace flows best through yielded hearts, not busy hands. I see the longings in your heart, the ones you're afraid to voice even in prayer. I know your desire to be loved, to be accepted, to find someone who truly sees you. And I say to you, I see you. I have always seen you. Before you were formed in the womb, I knew you. You are not invisible. I have been watching you with a father's pride and a creator's joy. I take pleasure in you, not because of what you do, but because of who you are to me. I'm the one who cares for you in ways no one else can. When others walk away, I remain. When others misunderstand you, I understand. When others fail to show up, I carry you. My care is constant. It does not rise and fall with your circumstances. Even in your darkest nights, my care surrounds you like a fortress. I do not grow weary. I do not forget. I do not abandon. Let that truth become your anchor. You are cared for, deeply, unceasingly, tenderly. I'm the God who loves you with an everlasting love, a love that is not based on what you do for me, but on what I've already done for you. I gave everything so I could be close to you. I withheld nothing, not even my own son. Do you think I would begin to withhold from you now? No, beloved. Every good and perfect gift is yours in me. My love is not earned. It is received. You do not have to strive for it, compete for it, or beg for it. It is already yours. Open your heart wide to me. Do not close off the places that have been hurt, the parts of you that feel unworthy. I already know them, and I love you still. Let me into those places. Let me heal the wounds others left behind. Let me whisper truth where lies once took root. Let me show you that nothing about you disqualifies you from being loved, least of all, by me. My love is the kind that sees all and stays. It transforms you from the inside out. This is what I want you to know, deeply and unshakably. You are mine, not because you earned it, but because I chose you. And my choice is final. You are not a mistake. You're not an afterthought. You are the intentional, purposeful creation of a loving God. And I delight in calling you my own. Now rest in me, beloved, for I am not only your creator, I am your sustainer. When the world pulls at your energy, when demands rise like tides and threaten to overwhelm you, come to me. I am your refuge and your strength. A very present help in trouble. You don't need to be strong all the time. You don't need to hold everything together. That is my role. You simply need to lean into me. Let my presence become the shelter you run to, not just when the storms rage, but in every ordinary moment of your day. You've been conditioned to hustle, to push, to prove, but I am inviting you to abide, to rest, to receive. The greatest fruit is born from branches that remain connected to the vine. Your strength comes not from striving, but from staying. In me, in my word, in my love. When you are connected to me, your life will bear fruit in every season. Even when the world says it's a time of drought, you will flourish because I am your source. You will lack nothing, for I am your shepherd. Yes, I care about your needs, every one of them. From the smallest desire of your heart to the largest breakthrough you're praying for. I am not distant from your reality. I see the bills. I see the deadlines. I see the strained relationships. I see the anxiety you try to hide. Bring them to me. I am the God who provides, the God who heals, the God who restores. Nothing is too small to matter. Nothing is too big for me to handle. I care about your dreams too, the ones you've nurtured in quiet moments, afraid to voice aloud. I am the one who placed those dreams in your spirit. They were not foolish or random. They are the echo of heaven's design for your life. I gave you a heart that feels deeply, a mind that envisions beauty, and hands that can shape purpose. Do not abandon your dreams in the name of practicality. Partner with me, and I will show you how to walk them out with wisdom, faith, and power. You're more gifted than you realize. The talents I've poured into you are not dormant. They are waiting for activation. Every time you use them for my glory, something shifts in the atmosphere. Every time you write, speak, serve, create, build, or encourage, something changes. You bring heaven to earth. You manifest my love in tangible ways. Do not hide your gifts. Do not bury what I've given you. The world needs what you carry. You don't need to wait for perfect conditions to begin. Start where you are, with what you have. I will bless your obedience, not your perfection. Take the step, even if it's small. Open your mouth. even if your voice shakes. Begin the work, even if you feel unqualified. I do not call the equipped, I equip the called. And you, my beloved, are called. You are chosen. You are set apart for such a time as this. I am with you in the process, in the start, in the middle, and in the completion. I am not only the God who launches you into your calling, I am the God who walks with you through every step. I will correct when you drift, comfort when you falter, and celebrate when you stand firm. I am not a silent observer. I am an active participant in your story. I am invested in your growth, committed to your transformation, and joyful in your success. Let go of the lie that says you're behind. Time in my hands is never wasted. I redeem time. I restore what was lost. I accelerate progress when you walk in obedience. Do not let regret steal your present. Do not let comparison rob you of your joy. I am doing a new thing in you, and it does not require catching up. It requires tuning in. Listen to my voice. Follow my lead. I will make straight paths for your feet. And never doubt this, I am for you. Always. In every battle, I am your victory. In every decision, I am your wisdom. In every weakness, I am your strength. You are not walking alone. You are surrounded by my presence, lifted by my grace, empowered by my spirit. You are loved beyond measure, treasured beyond words, and destined for greatness, not by the world's standards, but by mine. Draw even nearer now, my beloved, for I want to reveal to you the beauty I see when I look at you. You often measure your worth by what others say, by what you have achieved, or by how accepted you feel. But I measure you by my love. I see beyond what the world sees. I see your heart, your intentions, your longing for righteousness. Even when you stumble, even when you fall short, my gaze remains tender upon you. I do not define you by your failures. I define you by the destiny I placed within you. You're not forgotten. You're not invisible. You're not overlooked. I have engraved your name on the palm of my hand. Every breath you take is accounted for in heaven. I know the thoughts I think toward you, thoughts of peace, of hope, of a future full of my goodness. I am not far from you. I am here, whispering truth into your heart, wrapping my presence around your life, inviting you to step fully into the reality of my love. Let me be the one who validates you. You don't need to seek approval from those who don't see the fullness of who you are. I see it. I made you. I place those talents in you not to be hidden in fear or diluted by doubt, but to be developed and displayed in boldness. Your uniqueness is not a flaw. It is your fingerprint of my divine creativity. What sets you apart is what I want to use. Do not shrink back. Do not try to blend in when I have called you to stand out in my light. You were born for impact, not to live a small life, confined by fear or muted by insecurity, but to live fully alive, fully awake to my purpose. When you walk in the fullness of who you are, others are set free to do the same. When you rise in courage, you become a beacon to the timid. When you live with joy, you give permission to the weary to believe again. You are not just living for yourself, you are carrying a legacy, breaking cycles, and birthing hope for others. Every gift I've given you is meant to flow through you. You are a channel of blessing. I pour into you, not so you can hoard, but so you can overflow. As you give, more will be given. As you release, more will be revealed. As you serve, more will be strengthened. This is the rhythm of my kingdom. What you sow in faith, you will reap in abundance. So give freely, love lavishly, speak boldly, shine brightly, and know this: I am protecting what concerns you, your family, your future, your finances, your heart. I am watching over it all. You are not vulnerable to chance when you are under my covering. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Every tongue that rises against you in judgment, I will silence. You don't need to defend yourself. I am your defender. You don't need to worry about what's ahead. I go before you. I prepare the way and I make the crooked paths straight. Trust me in the stretching. Trust me in the silence. Trust me in the waiting. I am working in ways you cannot see. I am orchestrating divine connections, setting up divine moments, aligning resources, and shaping hearts, including your own. The work I am doing in you is not just for a moment. It is for eternity. I am building character, instilling wisdom, and deepening your roots so that when the winds blow, you will not be moved. Celebrate even the small victories. Rejoice in the process. I take great delight in your journey, not just the destinations you reach. I celebrate your growth, your repentance, your faith. I smile at every step you take closer to me. I am not a taskmaster. I am a loving Father, and nothing brings me greater joy than to see you walk in the truth of who you are, my child, full of purpose, destined for glory. So do not fear what comes next. Your future is not uncertain when it is held in my hands. You are safe with me. Let your heart be light. Let your eyes look forward with hope. Let your spirit rise on the wind of my promises. I am with you. I am for you. I am in you. And I will never let you go. Come, my beloved, rest your heart in the warmth of my words, for what I am speaking over you now is life, and it will not return void. You were created with divine intent. Nothing about your existence is a mistake. Before a single day passed, I had already written your name into the tapestry of eternity. Every breath you take carries purpose. Every heartbeat echoes my design. When you feel small, remember this truth. You were born of heaven's dream, hand-formed by the same voice that created the stars. There is a place only you can fill, a sound only you can release, a light only you can carry into the darkness. This world is not complete without your contribution. I didn't call you to mimic others. I called you to mirror me. You reflect my heart in ways no one else can. And every time you walk in love, every time you extend grace, every time you act in obedience, you are making the invisible kingdom visible. You were born to create, not only in art or words or work, but in the spirit. You create peace when you show mercy. You create beauty when you forgive. You create healing when you speak truth in love. Do not underestimate the ripple effect of your life. The seeds you plant in faith will grow into gardens of transformation, touching lives you may never see with your eyes, but that I have already ordained for you to impact. When you pray, heaven listens. So when you move in faith, heaven responds. You are not powerless. You are powerful because I live within you. My spirit gives you discernment, boldness, strength, and peace. You are never left without direction. When you are unsure, ask me. I will lead you. I will guide you with my eye upon you. You do not walk in confusion. You walk in my counsel. And yes, I know there have been moments you've questioned me, times when you wondered why the door didn't open, why the healing didn't come when you prayed, why the waiting felt endless. But I ask you to trust me, even when you don't understand. I ask you to lean not on your own understanding, but to rest in my wisdom. What I'm doing in the hidden places is more glorious than you can imagine. One day, you will see how every delay was protection, how every no was really a better yes, how every silence was saturated with my love. I am teaching you to walk by faith and not by sight. I am drawing you into deeper intimacy, where your dependence on me becomes your greatest strength. The wilderness is not punishment, it is preparation. I'm stripping away what hinders, purifying what matters, and strengthening what lasts. You are emerging not weaker, but wiser, not broken, but beautifully whole. Let me heal you from every wound, the ones caused by others and the ones you inflicted upon yourself. I do not condemn, I restore. I do not shame, I cover with grace. There is no wound too deep, no scar too shameful, no part of you too messy for my mercy. I am the God who binds up the brokenhearted, who sets captives free, who turns ashes into beauty, and I am doing that work in you now. I know how hard it's been. I know how tired your soul has felt, but I'm bringing new strength. I'm renewing your youth like the eagles. You will soar again, not in your own power, but lifted by my spirit. You will run and not grow weary. You will walk and not faint. My strength is perfect in your weakness. So bring me your weariness. I will exchange it for wonder. Your destiny is not in jeopardy. What I've planned for you cannot be canceled by failure, delayed by man, or destroyed by the enemy. I hold your future securely in my hand, and I am a God who finishes what I start. I will complete the good work I began in you, not just with sufficiency, but with abundance, not just with survival, but with glory. I am speaking life over every dry place. I am commanding dead dreams to rise again. I am breathing into the places you thought were barren. You will see fruit. You will see fulfillment. You will see me, and it will be worth it all. Stay with me now, my precious one, for the well of my words never runs dry. I have more to pour, more to reveal, more to awaken in you. There is still territory within you that has yet to be claimed by my love. Places you've closed off, thinking they were too broken to be healed, too lost to be found. But I tell you, nothing in you is beyond my reach. Nothing in you is too dark for my light. I am not intimidated by your mess. I step into it with compassion and power, and I transform it into testimony. You're not defined by the valley you passed through. You're marked by the one who walked through it with you. I was there, in the silence, in the heartbreak, in the confusion. I never left. I wept with you. I carried you. I whispered hope when you could barely breathe. And now I declare, you will not stay in that valley. You are coming out with joy. You are emerging with strength. You are walking into a season of redemption. The enemy tried to destroy your voice, but I am restoring it with fire. The very things that once silenced you will now become the fuel for your boldness. You will speak again. You will sing again. You will declare my goodness without shame or fear. Your voice matters. Your words carry weight because they carry my spirit. Speak, child. Speak life. Speak truth. Speak healing. The world needs to hear what I've placed in you. And I'm surrounding you with people who will support you, not drain you, not control you, but build you. Divine connections are coming, friendships that reflect my heart, relationships rooted in honor, partnerships aligned with purpose. You will no longer walk alone. I'm removing those who were only assigned to your past and ushering in those who are aligned with your future. Trust me with this pruning. It is protection. You've asked me for confirmation. I'm giving it. In whispers and wonders, in signs and sudden shifts. Open your eyes. Tune your ears. I am speaking through the unexpected. I am confirming my word in ways that will make your heart leap. You are not imagining things. I am moving. I am making things clear. I am aligning the puzzle pieces. Watch and see. Do not be afraid of promotion. Do not shy away from the spotlight I'm placing you in. This is not about fame. It is about influence. I'm raising you to be a light in dark places, a voice in the wilderness, a leader in love. You were never meant to blend in. You were called to stand out, not for your glory, but for mine. And I will keep you humble. I will keep you close. The higher I take you, the deeper I will anchor you in my presence. Favor is coming, not just in spiritual ways, but in practical ones. Unexpected provision, open doors, opportunities you didn't apply for, rooms you didn't ask to enter. I will place you where your gift can flourish and where my name will be glorified. And when it happens, remember, it is not coincidence. It is covenant. It is the fulfillment of what I whispered to you when no one else was listening. And yes, I will use your past. Every shameful moment, every regret, every broken chapter, it is not wasted. It will become the soil for miracles. I will use your scars as signs of healing. You will minister not out of theory, but out of experience. People will listen to you because you've lived it. You've walked through the fire and emerged with gold. And what tried to kill you will now serve as proof of my power. Celebrate the journey, even the messy parts, even the delays and detours. For I was in them all, teaching, molding, guiding, preparing. You may not have understood it then, but you will soon see how I used every step, every tear, every silence to bring you here. And here is holy. Here is sacred. Here is the place where promise begins to manifest. So breathe deeply. You're not who you were. You're not where you were. You are becoming daily, beautifully, powerfully. You are being transformed by my love. And what comes next will be more than you dared to dream. Draw near, dearest one, and receive the assurance that what I have begun in you is entering its season of manifestation. The seeds you've sown in tears, the prayers whispered in exhaustion, the silent obedience when no one applauded. It has all been seen. It has all been stored. And now I am sending the rain, a holy rain that will water your efforts, a divine downpour that will awaken what seemed dormant. You will see growth. You will see breakthrough. You will see the fulfillment of promises you almost gave up on. This is not the time to retreat in fear. This is the time to advance with confidence. You are not stepping into the unknown. You are stepping into my known. I have gone before you. I have prepared the way. There's no obstacle I have not already made provision for. There is no enemy I have not already defeated. You walk in victory, not because of what you've done, but because of what I've done in you and through you. Victory is your inheritance. I'm expanding your vision. You once dreamed small, thinking you were being humble, but I say to you, dream again and dream bigger. For I am a God of abundance, not scarcity. I place no limits on those who are willing to trust me completely. Your dream is safe with me. I will not let it die. I will breathe on it. I will grow it. I will fulfill it, because your dream is born of my spirit. Let me lead you into deeper waters. Yes, it may feel unfamiliar. Yes, it may stretch you, but it is there, in the deep, that you will find treasures unknown. Revelation that changes your life. Encounters that change your heart. Power that changes others. Do not fear the deep. Do not cling to the shallow. There is more, so much more, and it is waiting for you to say yes. I am healing your identity. The false names others placed on you, rejected, abandoned, inadequate, they are being stripped away. You are not who they said you were. You are who I say you are. You are accepted. You are chosen. You are equipped. You are more than enough. I created you, and I do not make mistakes. Every piece of you is intentional. Every detail is beautiful. Every flaw you perceive, I see as a part of the masterpiece. I am stirring joy again. Not surface joy, but deep, abiding joy. Joy that dances in the storm. Joy that cannot be shaken by circumstances. Joy that rises from the revelation that you are mine and I am yours. Let that joy bubble up within you again. Laugh without guilt. Celebrate without apology. You've been through enough sorrow. It's time to rejoice. This is the day I have made for you. Rejoice and be glad in it. Let my spirit be your daily companion. Invite me into your routines, your decisions, your thoughts. I am not a guest. I am your dwelling place. In me, you live and move and have your being. Do not separate the sacred from the ordinary. All of life is holy when lived with me. Whether you are working, resting, creating, or simply breathing, I am there, and I delight in walking with you. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are right on time for what I've designed. The world may rush, but I work in seasons, and this is your season to bloom. You are stepping into favor that you didn't earn, into opportunities you didn't expect, into answers you barely dared to ask for. This is my grace in action. You'll know it when you see it. You'll know it because it will carry my signature: peace, joy, alignment, and love. Keep your heart open. Keep your hands lifted. Keep your faith active. For what I am about to do will astonish even you, not because you are perfect, but because you are willing. Not because you have it all figured out, but because you trust me. That is all I need. A willing heart, and you, beloved, have one. That is why I'm pouring out my spirit. That is why I'm moving now. Let the wind of my word carry you forward. Let the fire of my presence ignite your spirit. Let the water of my love refresh your soul. You are stepping into the overflow, and I will not stop until every promise is fulfilled, every purpose is awakened, and every ounce of my glory is revealed in and through your life. Come and let your heart receive the full measure of what I'm releasing into your life. You've tasted glimpses, but now I'm opening the floodgates. I'm not just bringing you a blessing, I'm making you a blessing. You're not merely surviving, you are thriving in my spirit. Where once there was scarcity, there will be surplus. Where once there was fear, there will be faith. Where once there was hesitation, now there will be holy boldness. This is not hype. It is heaven's reality unfolding within you. The anointing upon you is increasing. I am expanding your influence, not for your glory, but for mine. You were not meant to blend in. You were born to carry my presence, to shift the spiritual atmosphere wherever you go. You carry light in dark places. You carry healing in broken spaces. You carry truth in a world drowning in confusion. And you do not walk alone. I go with you. My glory surrounds you like a mantle, and my spirit empowers every step. Your obedience is a fragrance that rises to me. Even the small yeses, the quiet sacrifices, the hidden faithfulness, they move my heart. I am building something eternal with every choice you've made to follow me. Every time you said, "Not my will, but yours," you laid another stone on the foundation of your legacy. And I say to you now, the house I'm building through your life will not be shaken. It will be a refuge for many. Your life will become a safe place where others find hope, healing, and restoration. The pain you've endured is not in vain. It has been producing perseverance. That perseverance has been producing character, and that character has made you a vessel I can trust. I do not pour oil into broken containers unless I intend to seal them with my power. You are being sealed now, sealed with purpose, sealed with holiness, sealed with fire. And from that sealing will flow rivers of living water, refreshing others as I continually refresh you. You are stepping into acceleration. What took others years will happen for you in months. What seemed delayed is now being delivered. I'm not bound by time, and when I move swiftly. So be ready. Keep your heart in position, stay aligned with my voice. Do not be distracted by the noise. Focus on me, and I will make every crooked place straight. I'm sharpening your discernment. You will begin to see not only what is happening, but why it's happening. You will recognize my movements and understand my timing. I will give you dreams, visions, and divine strategies. You will know what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. I am giving you keys. Keys to unlock doors, to release captives, to break cycles. And these keys will work, not because of your cleverness, but because they come from my throne. Let your worship rise. Let it become your lifestyle, not just your song. Worship is warfare. Worship is surrender. Worship is the doorway to revelation. As you worship, chains will break. As you worship, clarity will come. As you worship, you will feel my breath again. My presence will fall like rain, and you will be renewed. This is how battles are won, in my presence. I am reviving your faith. I'm removing the residue of past disappointments. No longer will you expect little out of fear of being let down. I am raising your expectations. Expect miracles. Expect favor. Expect supernatural encounters. Expect sudden shifts. I'm not a God who teases, I fulfill. I'm not a God who withholds, I release in perfect timing. And the time is now. You will walk in authority, not arrogance, but authority rooted in humility. You will speak to mountains, and they will move. You will command doors to open, and they will swing wide. You will decree healing, and it will manifest. This is not about power games, it's about kingdom demonstration. The world is desperate for the real, and I have chosen you to reveal it. You are marked. You are ready. You are rising. And what's coming next will be undeniable. They will see you and know it was me. It has always been me. My hand, my favor, my love displayed through your life. Now, beloved, lift your eyes, for this is the moment I have prepared you for. You are not stepping into uncertainty. You are walking into fulfillment. This is the season where promises become reality, where faith becomes sight, and where what was spoken in secret is displayed in glory. I am revealing myself through you in ways that will astonish even your own heart. What was once invisible will now be undeniable. What you held in your spirit, I'm placing into your hands. You are a living testimony of my faithfulness. When others see you, they will ask, how did they overcome? How did they rise again? How did they keep going? And your answer will be me, always me. For I am the one who rescued you from the pit, who crowned you with compassion, who filled your soul with good things until your youth was renewed like the eagles. You are a walking miracle, and I will use your life to ignite faith in others. So go now, go with boldness, go with fire, go with confidence. The time for hiding is over. The time for questioning has passed. I have spoken. I have affirmed. I have anointed. You will not shrink back. You will soar. You will not doubt. You will declare. You will not waver. You will walk in power. Every place the soles of your feet tread, I have already given you. Every assignment I've placed on your life, I will empower you to complete. Let love be your motive. Let humility be your posture. Let joy be your strength. You are not running this race alone. I am your strength when you're weary. I am your song in the night. I am your shield and your exceedingly great reward. You lack nothing. You are equipped with every spiritual blessing in Christ Jesus. You are seated in heavenly places. You are filled with resurrection power. Walk like it. Live like it. Believe like it. Do not despise your past. It shaped you. It trained you. It taught you how to hear my voice, how to trust my timing, how to stand when all else falls. Now you walk with authority, not because of your perfection, but because of your surrender. That surrender has brought you into a level of intimacy with me that many long for. Protect it. Cultivate it. Let nothing steal it. Speak life wherever you go. Be the encourager, the intercessor, the peacemaker. This world is starving for hope, and I've made you a carrier of it. When others despair, let your voice release vision. When others tremble, let your presence release peace. You are not just surviving, you are transforming environments by your presence because my Spirit is upon you. I am not finished. I will continue to do exceedingly abundantly above all you could ask or imagine. Miracles will become normal. Provision will surprise you. Divine appointments will increase. You will hear my voice more clearly, and your obedience will release heaven's power more rapidly. This is the life you were created for, not comfort, but calling, not safety, but surrender, not fame, but fruit, and the fruit will remain. So rejoice, child of promise. Rejoice in the days ahead. Rejoice in the divine connections, the strategic alignments, the open heavens. You are walking under an open heaven. My angels are assigned to you. My glory is resting upon you. My favor is opening doors no man can shut. Rejoice, because the best is not just coming, it has already begun. And when the world asks why you glow with such peace, why your steps are so sure, why your joy is unshakable, tell them of me. Tell them of the one who never left. Tell them of the one who healed your heart, restored your hope, lifted your head, and sent you out with power. Let your life be the sermon. Let your testimony be the invitation. Let your joy be the proof. My beloved, my precious child, draw near and listen, for I, the Lord your God, am speaking directly to your heart. I have seen your struggles, your silent tears, the thoughts you wrestle with in the stillness of night. You've questioned your worth, your strength, your purpose. But I say to you now with unwavering authority and infinite tenderness, you are mine. I have chosen you. I have watched over you every moment of your life, even when you thought I was far away. Trust me. I want to help you. I long to lift you from the weight that burdens you. I will not forget you. I will never abandon you. This moment right now is not by chance. It is the sign your soul has been waiting for, the confirmation that you are deeply valuable to me. You are not forgotten, not discarded, not ignored. My eyes have never left you, not for a second. I wait patiently for your prayers, for your heart to open wide, because the miracle you've been asking for, longing for, crying out for, it is on its way. You are but a few steps from that long-awaited victory. Yes, you are about to climb the summit of that mountain that once looked impossible, and when you reach the top, you will see what I've always seen: a horizon filled with blessing, a future overflowing with my goodness. I'm already at work in your home. Soon, it will be surrounded with the fragrance of blessings. A spark is about to be lit in the hearts of those around you, a spark of faith, of love, of healing, of hope. You will witness the transformation that only I can bring. This, my child, is your proof. This is the assurance that I, the Lord your God, have spoken to you. You have heard my voice for days now. You have delighted in my words. You love to hear me say, I love you, and that is beautiful. But now I ask you not only to listen, but to believe. Believe it with all your heart. Let these words be etched into the deepest places of your soul. Recall them when the storms rise. Let them quiet your spirit and bring peace to your mind. I want you to go forward. Don't look back. Don't retreat from the plans I have for you. Don't resist the blessings I am pouring out upon you. This is a season for new dreams, new visions, and fresh purpose. Let old fears fall away. Let doubts dissolve. I am birthing something new in you. There are many in this world who would give anything to stand where you now stand, aware of my love, enveloped in my grace. Know this: you are seen, known, and treasured by your Heavenly Father. You feel heavy with burdens, but I say, give them to me. Every weight, every care, every sleepless night, every anxious thought, place it in my hands now. I didn't design you to carry it all alone. Let me comfort your weary soul. Let me still your racing mind. I want you to have peace, a peace that passes all understanding, a joy that runs deeper than your sorrow. Breathe in my spirit. Let my love settle over you like a gentle rain. I've already broken, so many of the chains that once held you captive. Today, walk in that freedom. You're no longer bound by fear. You're protected. You're cherished. You're heard. You can come before me as you are, with every weakness, every doubt, every tear, and I will embrace you. I will never reject you. Do not fear that I will punish you for your failings. I am not a distant, harsh ruler. I am a loving Father. I understand your heart. Yes, I desire your devotion. I ask that you put me first, that you walk in my ways, that you dwell in my word, but not because I seek control. I ask these things for your benefit. It is in your obedience that your blessing is unlocked. The more loyal and faithful you are to me, the more you will see my hand moving powerfully in your life. I desire that you walk with strength and purpose, not wandering aimlessly through life like those trapped in bitterness and sadness. You are not one of those who insult themselves, who see only failure in their reflection. You are not defeated. You are not worthless. You are a child of the Most High God, and I have marked you for victory. Do you believe it? Do you trust my voice? Do you cling to my promises and let them shape your every thought? You've heard my words. You've felt my touch. And now it is time to move forward, upward, into all that I have prepared for you. Do not look back. There is nothing for you there. The lessons of the past are written on your heart, but your destiny is ahead. Seek me. Come close to me. Stay in my presence. Walk in righteousness. You are not lost. You are not wandering. I have set your feet on a path of purpose, and I will not let you falter. My child, do you not know how much I long to be your strength? When your arms grow tired from carrying burdens too heavy to bear, I stand ready, arms outstretched, to carry you, to lift what weighs you down, to breathe new life into your weary soul. You have been trying so hard, pushing forward with all your might, thinking that if you just did a little more, worked a little harder, everything would fall into place. But hear me clearly now. It is not by your might, nor by your strength, but by my Spirit that the breakthrough comes. Trust in me, for I am your helper. I do not falter, I do not fail, and I never grow weary. Rest in me, for I have already gone before you. You have been walking through this season with questions buried in your heart, questions you've been afraid to even say out loud. Will this pain ever end? Will my prayers be answered? Am I truly loved? Let me answer you with my eternal truth. Yes, the pain will end. Yes, I hear every single one of your prayers, and yes, you are profoundly, completely, eternally loved. I have never left your side. Even when you couldn't feel me, I was there. Even when you couldn't see the way forward, I was the one, clearing the path beneath your feet. You think sometimes that faith means never doubting, never struggling, never feeling lost. But I tell you, faith is continuing to walk even when the road disappears beneath the fog. Faith is whispering, I trust you through the tears. Faith is choosing to stand on my promises even when everything around you feels uncertain. And you, my precious one, have shown me such faith. You have trusted me in the wilderness. You have followed me even when it felt like your heart was breaking. You have not given up. And because of that, I am releasing a blessing so deep, so transforming, that it will wipe away every trace of sorrow you have endured. Let me fill your heart now with fresh courage. I'm not asking you to pretend you are strong. I'm not looking for perfect performance. I'm looking for a surrendered heart. A heart that says, God, I cannot do this alone. That is the heart I can work with. That is the heart I can fill with my power. My grace is not just enough. It is abundant. It overflows. It reaches into the deepest places of your need and meets you there, fully and perfectly. Do not hold back your emotions from, I'm not distant or cold. I do not turn away when you cry. I do not ignore the anguish in your soul. I draw near. I draw so near that I catch every tear. I understand every sigh, and I feel every ache. You are never alone. Not in the silence. Not in the darkness. Not in the questions. I am with you, closer than your breath, closer than your shadow, closer than the thoughts that race through your mind. I am the stillness in your storm, the whisper in the chaos, the comfort in your confusion. I am also your advocate. When the enemy rises to accuse you, to remind you of your past, to whisper that you are not worthy, I stand between you and every lie. I declare over you, forgiven, chosen, cleansed, empowered. The blood of my Son covers you. The cross has the final word. There is no condemnation for you, only grace, only mercy, only the unrelenting, unstoppable love of your God. That is your truth. Let it be the foundation upon which you build every part of your life. And now, my child, it is time to breathe again, to believe again, to dream again. The night season is passing. The dawn is breaking. The light is rising on your horizon. Do you see it? That glimmer of hope, that warmth returning to your soul. That is me. I am the light of the world, and I am shining upon you. The shadows will not overcome you. The lies will not hold you captive. The chains are breaking, even now. You are free, not because you fought hard enough, but because I fought for you. So come, take my hand. Walk with me into the life I've prepared for you. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. I will always lead you. I love you with a love that knows no bounds, a love that will never grow cold, a love that will pursue you all the days of your life. Trust in me, child. I want to help you. Let me be your everything. Come closer, beloved. Let nothing distract you from what I am pouring into your spirit now. This is sacred ground, where your weariness meets my strength, where your questions are met with my answers, where your brokenness is wrapped in my healing. I am here, not just to comfort you, but to restore you, not just to calm the storm, but to teach you how to walk on its waves. You have asked, Lord, do you really care? And I answer you now with thunderous love. Yes, I care. I care more than you can imagine. I care so deeply that I carried every one of your burdens to the cross and broke their power forever. You may feel like you're in a wilderness, but I see a garden growing within you. This wilderness is not your end. It's your transformation. I have not led you here to abandon you. I have led you here to refine you, to shape you into someone who walks with clarity, strength, and unshakable purpose. Your heart has been tried by fire, and what will emerge will be pure gold. The pain you're feeling is not wasted. It is producing something eternal in you, something that can never be taken away. Do you know how much I delight in you? Even now, as you read these words with a heart full of questions and maybe even some fear, I am smiling upon you. I see the beauty of your spirit. I see your desire to be faithful, even when it's hard. I see the way you care for others, even when your own heart is in pieces. That, my child, is the evidence of my spirit alive in you. You are becoming more like me each day, even when you don't realize it. The very fact that you're still holding on, still praying, still hoping, that is a testimony of my grace. Let me speak to the shame you've carried for far too long. That shame is not from me. I do not condemn you. I do not shame you. I call you by your true name, redeemed, loved, free. The enemy would love to keep you imprisoned in guilt, but I've already paid for your freedom. Don't return to those chains. Don't rehearse those old lies. Don't dwell on your past mistakes. Instead, lift your eyes to the cross. See what I endured for you. That is how valuable you are to me. That is how deep my love goes. You are clean. You are whole. You are mine. I have plans for you. plans that exceed your imagination. Yes, you've heard this before. Yes, it may feel like an overused promise, but I say it again, and I mean every word. My plans for you are good. I'm not playing games with your heart. I'm not setting you up for disappointment. The wait has been long, I know, but delay is not denial. In the waiting, I've been aligning things you cannot see. People, places, timing, all orchestrated by my divine hand. What you thought was lost is not lost. It is simply being preserved for the right moment. Your future is radiant. I am lighting the way ahead, even if you can only see one step at a time. Trust that step. Take it. Don't wait until you feel confident. Move, because I said go. My word is a lamp to your feet. I don't always reveal the whole path because I want your faith to grow. I want you to rely on me daily. This dependence is not weakness. It is the secret to your strength. For when you are weak, then you are strong in me. And to those voices in your mind that say you're not enough, that say you'll never succeed, that you're too late, too broken, too ordinary, I silence them now, in the name of my Son. You are not too late. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not ordinary. You are a carrier of divine light. My Spirit within you makes all things possible. You were created for impact. You were born for such a time as this. So rise, not in arrogance, but in holy confidence. Not because of who you are alone, but because of who I am in you. Walk tall, speak truth, love boldly, give freely, dream wildly. The world needs what I've placed inside of you. Don't let fear steal another moment. I am with you. I am for you. I am in you. Let your heart awaken now to the rhythm of my presence, my child. For too long, you have walked under the weight of false responsibility, thinking everything depended on your effort, on your strength, on your understanding. But I say to you now, rest. Rest not as the world defines it, but rest in me. True rest is not inactivity, it is trust. It is the deep assurance that I am in control, that I am good, that I am working even when you cannot see it. It is time to exhale the pressure and inhale my peace. You've carried so many roles, so many expectations, trying to be everything for everyone, but I never asked that of you. I simply asked you to be mine, to sit at my feet like Mary, not always running like Martha. I see your heart of service, your desire to bless others, but I also see your exhaustion. Come back to the source. Come back to me. Let me pour into you until your cup overflows again. From overflow, you will serve with joy. From overflow, you will speak with power. From overflow, you will live with freedom. There is no shame in needing me. In fact, that is where your strength is found. You were not made to be self-sufficient. You were made to be spirit-filled. You were made to walk in constant communion with me, relying not on your own intellect or emotions, but on the steady, unfailing presence of your God. That is the secret of the saints, the strength of those who endured before you. They learned to abide, and so must you. Do not be surprised that the pressure increased just before the breakthrough. The enemy always intensifies the lies when you're on the edge of a shift. But here's the truth. You're not breaking down. You're breaking through. The trembling in your soul is not collapse. It is transition. It is the labor before birth. And what you're about to give birth to is holy. It is glorious. It is worth every tear, every prayer, every sleepless night. Stay with me. Keep trusting. Keep pressing forward. Your identity is not in your pain. It is not in your past. It is not in your profession or your position. Your identity is in me. I call you beloved. I call you chosen. I call you child. That is who you are. And from that identity flows your purpose. Stop striving to be what you think the world needs and start becoming who I created you to be. There is no one else like you. your voice, your perspective, your heart. They are all part of a divine blueprint designed to impact lives in ways you cannot yet comprehend. And I will give you everything you need for this journey. You will lack nothing. My provision is not limited by economies. My wisdom is not restrained by human logic. My miracles are not bound by time. What I say I will do. What I promise I will fulfill. Lift your eyes from the limitations and look to me. I am the God of abundance. I am the God who multiplies loaves and fishes. I am the God who parts seas, who brings water from rocks, who brings dead things back to life. I am breathing life into your spirit even now. The fog is lifting. The weariness is lifting. The confusion is lifting. A new clarity is coming. You will know what to do. You will know where to go. You will not wander aimlessly. You will walk purposefully. You will no longer just survive. You will thrive. Because I am planting you beside streams of living water, and your leaves will not wither. Whatever you do, when rooted in me, will prosper. And don't worry if others don't see it yet. Don't be discouraged if your progress seems small. Every mighty oak began as a seed. Growth takes time, but growth is happening. And soon others will see the fruit. They will ask, "What changed?" And you will say, "God helped me." For that is the truth. I am your help. I am your hope. I am your source. So rest, my child. Rest in my arms. Rest in my promises. Rest in my unfailing love. I have you. I will never let you go. And what comes next will be more than you dared to hope for. My child, listen carefully, for what I am speaking now is the sound of chains falling, of doors opening, of destiny unfolding. This is not a season of delay. It is a season of alignment. I am aligning your heart with my heart, your plans with my will, your pace with my timing. You've run ahead before, and you've lagged behind. But now, you are walking with me, step by step, heartbeat by heartbeat. This rhythm will lead you into peace, into clarity, into power. You no longer need to fear the unknown. The path may seem unfamiliar, but the one leading you knows every step. I'm not asking you to have all the answers. I'm simply asking you to trust. Trust not in what you see, but in who I am. I am the God who parts seas, who quiets storms, who moves mountains. What seems impossible to you is nothing for me. I speak, and creation responds. I breathe, and life is formed. That same breath, that same power lives in you. You are not weak, you are filled with divine power. You are not lost. You are divinely guided. You are not forgotten. You are constantly on my mind. I rejoice over you with singing. I dance over your victories. I weep with you in your sorrow. I celebrate your smallest steps of obedience. You are not just loved, you are cherished. You are not just seen, you are pursued. I want your heart, not just your habits. I want your worship, not just your words. I want all of you because I gave all of me. There is a deeper intimacy I'm inviting you into. It's not reserved for the perfect or the holy. It's for the hungry. And I see your hunger. I see the ache in your soul for more of me. That longing is not weakness. It is a gift. It is me calling you deeper. Come closer, my beloved. Don't settle for shallow faith. There is revelation waiting for you in the secret place. There are encounters that will transform everything you know about me and about yourself. You've been asking for answers, and I will give them. But more than answers, I want to give you myself. For when you have me, you have everything. I am your peace in the chaos. I am your wisdom in confusion. I am your rock in the storm. I am your shield when arrows fly. I am your light in the darkest night. There is no place you can go where I will not be, and in every place I will be enough. I'm also increasing your spiritual authority. You've been faithful with little, and now I'm trusting you with more. Don't be afraid of the responsibility. It will not crush you. My grace will sustain you. You were born for this. You were born to carry light into darkness, to carry hope into despair, to carry my presence into broken places. You were born to shift atmospheres, to speak life, to break generational curses, to usher in healing. And you will, because I will be with you, and I am also healing your heart. I see the wounds you've tried to hide, the disappointments you've tucked away, the betrayals that still sting. Let me touch those places. Let me heal what you thought would always hurt. Let me prove that no scar is too deep for my love. I don't just heal symptoms, I heal roots. And when I heal, I make all things new. The lies that once ruled your thoughts are losing their grip. Truth is taking root. You are worthy. You are called. You are capable. You are ready. You are not who you were. You are who I say you are. And I say you are radiant, you are righteous, you are restored. You are rising. Let the past be the past. Stop trying to fix what I've already forgiven. Stop trying to earn what I've already given. Your new beginning starts now. Not when everything is perfect, not when you feel strong, but now, right here, in your imperfection, in your surrender, in your yes. Say yes to me again. Yes to my ways, yes to my love, yes to the journey, yes to the unknown, because you know the one who leads. I am with you, child, and I always will be. Beloved, the time has come to cast off every garment of despair, to step out from the shadows of doubt, and to walk boldly into the radiance of my calling on your life. You have wandered long enough in the wilderness of uncertainty. Now, I call you forth, not with condemnation, but with celebration. I have prepared a place for you, a place where your soul will flourish, where your purpose will awaken, where your destiny will blossom in the full light of my presence. Do not be afraid of the new. Do not resist the change. I am the God who makes all things new, and that includes you. I am renewing your mind, transforming your heart, and strengthening your spirit. You will think differently. You will see differently. The way you used to walk will not sustain you in this new place. I am giving you new steps, new strength, new vision. Walk with me. I will show you the path of life, the way of truth, the road that leads to everlasting joy. You've been told you're too much, and at times, not enough. You've been criticized, misunderstood, even rejected by those who couldn't see the fire I placed inside you. But I see it. I kindled that fire myself. And now I'm fanning it into flame. You will burn not with pride, but with purpose. You will shine not for applause, but for impact. And the world will be changed by the light you carry. For this light is not of this world. It is of me. And no darkness can overcome it. The things that once intimidated you will now become your platform. The very areas where you once stumbled will become the places where you stand tall. For I am turning your weaknesses into testimonies of strength. I am turning your pain into proclamations of my power. I am turning your story into a song of redemption, and it will echo through the lives of those you touch. Many will hear your story and know that I am God. You felt like giving up. I know. You've whispered, I can't do this anymore in the quiet of your soul. But I was there, holding you even when you didn't know it. I never let you fall beyond my reach, and I never will. What the enemy meant for harm, I am now using for good. You will look back on this valley and say, it was hard, but God was faithful. You will see how every setback was a setup, every delay a preparation, every wound a door to greater compassion. Let me fill you with joy again, not the fleeting happiness the world offers, but deep, abiding joy, joy that dances in trials, joy that sings in the storm, joy that flows like a river from the throne of grace. This joy is your strength. Let it rise, let it carry you, let it heal you. There is joy even here. There is beauty even now. Open your heart and receive it. I'm also raising your level of expectation. No more praying small prayers. No more living in fear of disappointment. I am bigger than your fears. I am greater than your failures. Ask boldly. Believe radically. Expect miracles. I am not just a God who visits. I am a God who dwells. And I am dwelling in you. The same Spirit that raised Christ from the dead lives in you. And that Spirit is awakening dreams, reviving hope, and releasing power. There are doors you've knocked on for years that are about to open suddenly. There are opportunities that seemed impossible that are now being released. And when they come, do not hesitate. Walk through them with confidence, knowing that I have gone before you. My favor is not a moment. It's a mantle. Wear it. Walk in it. Let it lead you. I am rebuilding everything the enemy tried to tear down. Your confidence, your joy, your relationships, your peace, your faith. And this time, it will not be fragile. It will not be shaky. It will be founded on the rock that is me. And nothing will move it. Nothing will break it. Nothing will steal what I have given you. Child, this is your time. This is your hour. This is your new beginning. Embrace it. I am here. I am helping you. I will finish what I started. Come closer still, beloved. Let me whisper truths into your innermost being. Truths that will displace every lie, every fear, every lingering shadow of doubt. You are not who the world says you are. You are not the sum of your mistakes or the weight of your circumstances. You are who I say you are. My masterpiece, crafted with purpose, destined for glory. Before time began, I knew you. Before you spoke your first word, I had already written your name in the palm of my hand. You are not forgotten. I want to say that again, so your heart can absorb it in full. You are not forgotten. I know your name. I know your heart. I know the battles you fight in silence. I know the dreams you dare not voice. And I say to you now, I am your helper. I am your advocate. I am the one who stands by you when others leave, who believes in you when others doubt, who lifts you when you cannot lift yourself. I am reawakening the vision within you, the dreams that once burned brightly but grew dim beneath the weight of life. They are not dead. They are sleeping. And now, at my word, they are rising again. The vision I gave you is not in vain. The promise I made still stands. Do not bury your calling under the rubble of disappointment. Do not silence your song because of past rejection. I am calling forth those dreams, those gifts, those anointings. Rise up and walk in them. You've been waiting for someone to validate you. You've been hoping for someone to see your value, to say, you are enough. And here I am, your creator, your father, your redeemer, saying it now with thunder and tenderness. You are enough. You are valuable. You are chosen. You do not need to strive for approval. You already have mine. The cross was my eternal yes to you. There are people waiting for what I've placed inside of you. Your obedience will unlock freedom for others. Your testimony will heal hearts. Your presence will shift atmospheres because I live in you. You are not just called, you're commissioned. You're my ambassador. Everywhere you go, you carry my presence. Do not underestimate what I can do through a yielded vessel. You're not too young, too old, too broken, too late. You're perfectly positioned for what I'm about to do. I'm opening your ears to hear me more clearly. In the stillness, in the word, in the daily moments, I will speak, and you will know it's me. My sheep know my voice, and you are mine. I am not hiding from you. I am drawing you closer. As you seek me, you will find me, and not just my works, but my heart. I don't want to be your distant provider. I want to be your closest friend. I want to walk with you, talk with you, share with you in every part of your life. Do not fear the refining process. Yes, I am pruning. Yes, I am removing what no longer serves you, but it's not to harm you. It's to free you, to make room for new growth, deeper roots, greater fruit. Some relationships will shift. Some paths will close, but trust me, it's all part of the preparation. I am not subtracting from you. I am making space for multiplication. You've wondered if your life matters. Let me answer, it does. More than you know. You are a piece of heaven placed on earth. You carry my light, and when you step into dark places, that light changes everything. Every time you love when it's hard. Every time you forgive when it hurts. Every time you hope when it seems foolish. You are displaying my glory, and it ripples farther than you can see. So don't give up. Not now. You're closer than you think. The breakthrough is nearer than it appears. I am surrounding you with favor, equipping you with power, and guarding you with angels. Keep going. Keep trusting. Keep worshiping. I'm walking every step with you. You are stepping into a season unlike any you have ever known. My child, the things I have stored up for you are about to be revealed, not just in glimpses, but in full bloom. You have walked faithfully, even when it hurt. You've believed when it was easier to give up. You have waited in the shadows, wondering when your time would come. Hear me now. Your time is now. The dawn is breaking, and with it comes the revealing of my glory in your life. I am pouring out my spirit in fresh ways. You will feel my presence in moments you least expect, in conversations, in stillness, in movement. Your awareness of me will deepen. What once felt distant will now be near. I will whisper truths that shift your perspective, words that will reframe your past and illuminate your future. You are no longer groping in the dark. My light is upon you. My voice is guiding you. You are not merely surviving this life, you are called to reign. I've placed authority on your tongue. What you speak in faith, backed by my word, will shift the atmosphere. Declare healing, and healing will come. Declare peace, and chaos will still. Declare victory, and the chains will fall. This is not arrogance. It is agreement with my promises. The enemy cannot hold what I have declared free, and I have declared you free. There is a boldness rising in you, not the kind that intimidates or boasts, but the kind that walks humbly with courage, knowing who you belong to. The boldness to say yes when it's scary. The boldness to say no when it's necessary. The boldness to love even when you've been hurt. This boldness is the fruit of intimacy with me. The more you know me, the less fear will have a place in your life. Perfect love casts out fear, and my love is perfect. You've seen others rise and wondered when it would be your turn. You've celebrated with them while secretly asking, God, have you forgotten me? I tell you now, I have not forgotten. I was preparing you. I was building in you the character to sustain what I'm about to release. What good is a gift if it breaks you? What good is success if it draws you from me? So I've waited. Not because I was punishing you, but because I love you too much to give you something you weren't ready to carry. But now, you are ready. The doors are opening. And yes, you will still face opposition, but you will face it differently. You will stand, not in anxiety, but in authority. You will battle, not in fear, but in faith. You will persevere, not in your own strength, but in mine. The weapons may form, but they will not prosper. The attacks may come, but they will only push you further into my arms, deeper into my presence, stronger in your purpose. I am also aligning divine partnerships in your life. People who carry the same heart, the same vision, the same fire. People who will speak life into your destiny, not drain it. I'm removing the ones who pulled you away and replacing them with those who will pull you higher. Relationships are shifting, not to hurt you, but to heal you. Don't resist the change. I am protecting your peace. My child, you're not behind. You're not disqualified. You're not too late. Everything that seemed like a detour was actually part of my design. Every closed door was a redirection. Every no was preparing you for a better yes. You're in the right place at the right time, with the right God. I hold all of time in my hands, and your life is unfolding according to my perfect will. So lift up your head, straighten your spine, breathe deeply of my spirit. You are stepping into more grace, more power, more favor, more purpose. I am with you, and I am for you. Let this be the day you stop doubting my love and start walking in my promises. Now, my precious one, I am drawing you into a place of divine clarity. No longer will you walk in confusion or second guess what I've spoken. I am sharpening your discernment. What was once foggy will now become clear. You will know which path to take, what words to speak, and when to move. I am giving you wisdom from above, wisdom that cannot be shaken by the noise of this world. You have prayed for direction, and I am answering you now. Walk in peace, for you are led by my Spirit. Let go of the need to have it all figured out. Faith does not require full understanding. It requires full surrender. I am not asking you to map out every detail. I'm asking you to trust me with each step. You're walking with a God who split seas, who made dry bones live, who turns mourning into dancing. I have never failed, and I will not start with you. This next chapter of your life will be marked by overflow. Where there was lack, there will be abundance. Where there was waiting, there will be release. Where there was sorrow, there will be singing. I will cause joy to spring up from the very ground where you once wept. You will reap in joy what you sowed in tears. This is not just a new beginning, it's a new level. And you're not climbing it alone. I am elevating you by my hand, on the wings of my grace. You will see evidence of my hand all around you, in your relationships, in your health, in your mind, in your work. I will show myself faithful in the little and the great. You'll begin to notice blessings in places you once overlooked, because I am awakening your spirit to my nearness. Miracles will no longer be distant hopes. They will become your new reality. Prepare your heart. Expect the impossible, because with me, all things are possible. I'm also restoring your voice. The enemy tried to silence you through fear, through failure, through shame. But I am giving you your voice back. You will speak with boldness. You will prophesy truth. You will declare my goodness and break chains with your testimony. You were never meant to live in silence. You were meant to roar with the authority of a child of the King. My glory will rest upon you in a tangible way. Those who see you will sense my presence, not because of anything you do to draw attention to yourself, but because you will radiate me. Your life will become a living altar, a place where others encounter my love. You are a vessel of my presence, a carrier of revival. Let nothing dim that light. Be prepared for acceleration. What once took years will now happen in months, even weeks. I am removing delays. I am breaking bottlenecks. I'm causing all things to align in your favor. My favor is not random. It is strategic. It comes when you are ready. And now you are ready. Ready to receive. Ready to give. Ready to lead. Ready to rise. Guard your heart in this season. Not everyone can go where I am taking you. That does not mean they are bad. It means your assignments are different. Walk in love, but walk in discernment. Do not be distracted by comparison. Your journey is unique. Your calling is sacred, and your pace is perfect for what I've ordained. Stay rooted in my word. It is your foundation, your nourishment, your defense. The more you feed on it, the stronger you will become. Let it shape your thoughts, guide your choices, and anchor your soul. In every season, my word will be your light. Hold it close and never forget. This is just the beginning. My plans for you are vast. My dreams for you are bigger than you've imagined, and I am only getting started. Beloved child, let these final words resound deep within your spirit. I am with you always, not just in the mountain highs, but in the valley lows, not just in moments of praise, but in times of silence and uncertainty. I am constant. I am faithful. I am your rock, your refuge, your ever-present help in time of trouble. You never walk alone, not even for a heartbeat. My presence surrounds you, goes before you, walks beside you, and guards your rear. My angels are assigned to your life. My hand is over your destiny. Nothing and no one can remove what I have placed upon you. You have permission to be bold. You have permission to dream again. You have permission to rejoice, to laugh, to live fully. You do not need to apologize for the blessings I am releasing. You do not need to diminish your light to make others comfortable. I am the one who lit that fire inside you, and I will not let it go out. Fan it into flame. Step into the fullness. Embrace the calling. Run your race with joy, with fire, with purpose. Let love be your anthem. Let compassion be your posture. Let humility be your strength. Walk in forgiveness, in grace, in peace. You are not who you were. You are a new creation. You are clothed in righteousness. You are empowered by grace. You are filled with my spirit, and because of that, you will not fail. You may stumble, but I will catch you. You may face trials, but I will carry you. You may feel weary, but I will renew your strength. Every seed you've sown in faith, every act of kindness done in secret, every prayer uttered through tears, I have seen it all, and none of it has been in vain. I am the Lord of the harvest, and your harvest is coming. In due season, you will reap. In due season, you will see the fruit. Keep your hands open. Keep your heart expectant. Keep your spirit yielded. The world needs what I've placed in you. It needs your voice, your story, your wisdom, your fire. Do not withhold it. Shine, speak, serve, love, lead, heal, be bold, not in your own strength, but in mine. For I have anointed you for such a time as this. This generation is crying out for hope, and I have placed hope within you. You are a lighthouse in a stormy sea. You are a city on a hill that cannot be hidden. I am breaking every generational chain that tried to hold you. I am rewriting the story of your family through you. The cycle stops with you. The curse ends with you. Through your obedience, legacy is being born. Your children, your community, your generation will see the goodness of the Lord because you said yes. And that yes will echo through eternity. Let me say it one more time. I love you, not just in word, but in action. My love heals, restores, transforms, empowers. My love chases you, defends you, surrounds you. Nothing you do can make me love you more. Nothing you've done can make me love you less. My love is not fragile. It is fierce, unwavering, eternal. Let it settle into your bones. Let it become the very foundation of your life. Now go, child. Go with confidence. Go with fire. Go with peace. You have everything you need. I am your supply. I am your shield. I am your shepherd. I am your strength. I am your song. And I am not finished yet. The best is not just ahead. It is unfolding now. Amen. If this word has stirred your heart, share it. Let my message reach those who are hungry for hope.